featured readers one more hand. Okay, our last open mic readers will be Bill Bauer and then Kirsten Morrise. And then after that, we'll have questions with both Bethany and Jill. And then afterward, Bethany will be selling The Perfect Fool and signing it, and the books are $15. And Jill, as she mentioned, has some bookmarks that she is willing to sign for you. So, Bill?
Okay, that's my brother, and he didn't actually sign up, so we're just gonna go.
Oh, there's someone else.
Oh, our brother's name is Bill.
Hi. Hello. Any of you students?
Hi.
Y'all know professors are nuts, right? And up on campus, the nuttiest professors are in the College of Natural Resources. I had a professor. Now, I'm changing the names through this to protect the innocent. There's not very many innocent. Let's just call this guy Professor Mike. Professor Mike came up with an idea to get a bunch of students to go to all the refuges, bird refuges, to do wildlife damage management at night. College students with guns at night. Professor Mike drinks milk and crackers a lot. Something about an ulcer we caused? I don't know. I was a student up there for 5 years later in life, and I got involved in one of these projects. Now I got to tell you about some of the characters. There's me. I'm totally innocent. There's G, who, unlike most NR students, was very erudite and rather good looking. Businesswomen chased him all the time, tried to date him. There was Lala, who was well known for her size 3 jeans, total absence of hair on her legs and armpits, and her collection of designer thongs. And Missy. We signed up for one of these projects because this is what NR students do. And Dr. Mike called me to the office one day and introduced me to Missy. 5'9", hair out of a Pantene commercial, and the rest of her attributes weren't all that bad. I said, Bill, you know, we got you, and G, and Lala doing this project, and I think we need another woman out there. Okay, fine, but where'd she come from? Well, Bill, she's an international relations student. That about caused this agnostic to pray. And she's a lifetime member of the Wildlife Society. Okay, that's a bonus. And her dad's a big donator. That about caused another prayer. Well, this project took place in the spring, and like I said, it was at night. So we'd have a full day of classes, we'd get in the government's truck, and we'd go out to the refuge to get rid of animals that like to eat ducks, and animals that like to dig holes in ducks, like beaver and muskrats and foxes and skunks and badgers, and well, ducks are pretty tasty, and now pretty much everybody likes to eat ducks. Every four-legged critter out there, and some winged critters, like to eat ducks. Well, Missy, she was actually pretty good. She learned all the techniques. She could shoot straight. She had no problem pushing stuck trucks, bird refuge in the spring, snow. We got stuck a little bit. Now, to do this project, we had to inform everybody we'd be out there because there'd been a few little mishaps. There was the night where somebody forgot to inform the Air Force and an F-16 thought he was being shot at, so he dumped all of his flares in chaff. That wasn't so good. So we informed the Air Force, we informed the Highway Patrol, the Sheriff's Department, the local law enforcement, the local mayors, and everybody on the night were working. And being college students, can you imagine? They forget. I learned not to fall asleep when they were calling in. To remind, hey, you forgot the Highway Patrol. Because nobody's supposed to be out on the refuge shooting at night. Except for when you have government permits about yay thick. So one night we're out there. And it was Missy's turn to be the shooter. And there it was. Mr. Methuselah, the beaver, on dry land. Missy, shoot. Missy, shoot. What's going on, guys? Oh, we were all high-tech, little headphones, everything. Oh, the best technology of the time. Missy, shoot. I can't. Missy, shoot. It's a golden opportunity. I just can't. Come on, Missy, shoot. Now, Missy never had a problem shooting things. In fact, she had a particular fondness for skunks. Something to do with the fact that when she was 6, she mistook a skunk for a kitty. So we were completely baffled. Well,
This is a short story about how we all want to be invincible, but we all never will be. And that's very sad, but it's also funny. And basically the backstory for this is, I was texting my friend, and I just texted her over and over, and I'm like, I can make a story out of this. So I just texted her until I was done, and then she was like, whoa, no internet or caffeine for you ever again. So, is baby okay? Baby, are you okay? Baby grows wings and recites the periodic table, then says, yeah, sure. The world watches as baby repels the tension of the geopolitical oil crisis with his pearly smile. Baby rides a moose to protest the Second Amendment. Baby tells Hollywood to be less secular and more shiny like his toy keys. Some Russian scientists think baby's brain is mutated, and they throw baby into the Pacific Ocean. Baby turns into a libertarian whale and roams the ocean to teach new citizens about overcoming authoritative oppression. Libertarian whale washes up on an Oregon beach, then turns back into baby. Baby gets stoned from secondhand Oregon hippie smoke. Baby sees a hallucinogenic vision of the Pope, Buddha, and Sarah Palin playing dare poker. Baby says he never wants to play poker because he doesn't need 4 aces to prove he has moxie. Baby travels to Texas to become the Texan version of a drag queen, which means he just tried to look more civilized than usual. Baby goes to the fair as research for an op-ed about how fried bananas make people resent Tuesdays and Santa. Baby realizes Santa doesn't exist. Baby plants a tree and names it Santa in solidarity with the dreams of Santa he once had that will never come true. Baby pretends that he and the tree are trade allies, and then takes a nap in shame for his loss of self-respect. Baby is not okay. Baby realizes that he is the projection of a 34-year-old wifeless middle school science teacher's subconscious. Mr. Listerine wakes up in his parents' basement, stricken by a cold sweat melting over his unmortal 5 o'clock shadow. His dream reminds him of the impending environmental, moral, and political crises facing mankind. He wishes he could be a beacon of assurance and fruition to the people of the world so that they can have hope for the coming generation. But he's just a boring science teacher with a mediocre destiny. The chances that he'll change the world are very slim. All he hopes for is that before he goes to work, his parents will have made him a pancake shaped like a non-threatening clown. And
we'll have one final reader, Kandice Longhurst, and then we will have a question and answer session with Bethany and Jill.
Great, and coming up after that act, that was pretty good. So I'm just briefly going to explain. I wrote 3 poems, 2 in 2009 of January, and then 1 just this 2014 in December. These are nothing fantasy or non-fiction. It's all not fiction, it's non-fiction. So it's real life. The first poem is titled My Heart. Somewhere lies a heart within, sometimes fully deep in sin. How can this all be? With life for all to see. Mine is its very own. No perfection all the way. Perfection is what I want to see. Hardly ever is that for me. I keep on trying day by day to use my heart and light a way. Take control. I know I'm neat. Without my heart, I'm incomplete. That's the first poem. Second one, feeling. Low is as far as it gets. Farther down gets deep and wet. I will not go there, I do not dare. It's important for me to care. Stare away thoughts, push away minds. I have my own very kind. Use it always for the good. Family stays just as they should. I want my own, but what to do? All seems hopeless. Where's the cue? There I am, me stepping forward. I want to go, but following you, Lord. My desire is true. Oh, please find out. What's this puzzle all about? I've thought and thought and added so much more. Why an endless creative bore? I must do more. What can it be? It has to be an answer for me to see. What do I do now? After logic sits, a campfire rages in this big pit. Pray a little. I should more. I'm having a hard time focusing anymore. My choice was wrong, I know deep down. Is this right? Oh, Heavenly Father in the night. Take me over, so up I go. This is my plea for all to see. I want a breather. Be a singer. Try a note, I'll feel much better. This is really what I like to do, but I'm just skipping me for you. What's more important? Confessing youth or learning new and everlasting truth? My youth was old and now it hurts. How can I repair without the dirt? Is it possible? I need to know. This is my plea, Heavenly Father, to you from me. I'll pray more now that I feel more comfortable with words and myself to heal. And then the last poem here. It's titled Tired. So tired. Must do work. Every day I must not shirk. I want a life, but stopping isn't a choice. Why do others have that choice? I do learn and grow, but the stress grows deep each day I try. Why does he get his way when I pass the time? trying to express my need to my Father Divine. Is there a God? Yes, I do believe. Some wonder, I do not. I'm glad my Heavenly Father hasn't forgotten. He will never forget me, I know. My parents love me so. Once again, my thoughts run deep, for I know tonight I must sleep. It hurts for me to know another girl is his nightly show. He'll never stop until he has his way. In hell, he'll go without a no. That's his choice, not mine, you see. He'll take good care of me. How is this possible? I do not know. Only time will tell as I take heed to the one I love and time's good deed. Forgiveness is an act to learn. With him, it'll be a lifetime. And then, the burn.
We'll have Jill and Bethany come up, and if you would address your questions to either one or both of them, and we will then have book signings.